Yo, pulled up to the set when I heard that brutal sound of the bass. Start to feel like I'm dreaming, man, should have seen that look on my face. But I'm so low-key, I'm an anonymous G that I left no trace. But when I step 1 foot in the room, I'ma set this pace. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this down. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this. Yeah. My God. Yeah. I feel like king of the hill when they're king of the hill. My God. Yeah, yeah. It feels like murder, murder. Setting them alight when I lit that flame. Try pulling up side by side for the race, just realize that we're in a different lane. Yeah, see I'm out here killing the game. How can you claim that we're living the same? See in reality being on a similar stage. You're sitting in the crib while I'm singing my name. That flames, whole of the city on lock. The coldest flows and the cream of the crop. Weave them bees with a lean and a bop. Got a phone line ringing to the heat don't stop. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this down. I feel like king of the hill when they're never gonna take my crown. That's the type of my sound, better rise up when I shut this. Yeah. My God. Yeah. I feel like king of the hill when they're king of the hill. My God. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't. Like, look. So if you look at the chat, and it says Jessica Pizzle, and it's got that picture, but that's not my Google. That's not. I don't know. That doesn't show up that way when I'm chatting on other chats. Is it just because I'm a
Yes,
mod?
it does. Just cause.
No,
Yes,
it
it does.
doesn't.
Yes,
No,
Yes,
it
it does.
doesn't.
I've seen
No, it
you.
doesn't.
I've
It
seen
shows the
you, chat.
blue-haired girl. It shows the blue-haired girl.
No,
My
I've seen you
little.
chat, bro.
No.
Yeah.
Look, first of all, I come in here and Peepaw calls me fat,
No, ma'am,
and
I
now
did
you guys
not.
are
do that.
trying to gaslight me into thinking
no,
that
ma'am.
He
my
did do that.
profile
do that.
picture is different.
No, ma'am,
He
I did not.
absolutely
I
called-
did
he
not.
said,
No.
I came in like this with a like kind of like a Abby hairstyle, and he called me fat.
No, I did
No,
not.
he literally. No, dude, he literally went, "Why are you so big?"
Yeah.
Well, okay, so
That
hang on.
was so
Let me
bad.
explain before you get every woman in the entire community on my keister for this. When she came in, for some reason, it was like this, and I couldn't figure out why it was focused on her. And I was like, what in the world? And so I said, why are you so big? But for some reason, it instead of going into having it in the tile mode, it had it in the focus mode on Pizzle. I don't know why I did that, but that's why I said, why are you so big? I would never ever call
fat.
any.
I can't believe you called her fat.
He absolutely called me fat.
You know
So,
this.
look at
Sorry,
it.
Peepaw.
Let me
Look
tell you
at
something.
this cat.
Let me
This
tell
cat is not the cat of a fat cat lady. This is the cat of
You know what it is,
a
guys?
chunky
Some other
lady.
some other podcast gave this man the wholesome award, and now he just doesn't have to be wholesome anymore. That's what happened. That's what you don't do.
He's doing
fat.
little things. He's doing little things because he
I'm
doesn't
saying.
want it again.
Immediately.
Let me
just
tell
out
you
of
something.
nowhere. He's just like,
You-
this fat ass back in here again.
Listen, you guys are gaslighting so hard tonight. Don't nobody allowed a match. We're all gonna blow the hell up.
Well,
I know
people,
what you're talking
you know
about,
what?
old
You
man.
can blame D.Max for leaving you alone with a bunch of women.
Okay, so
that's true.
let me address.
It's no longer the Clear as Mud podcast. It's clearly a woman's podcast tonight.
Yay! That's a good title.
Okay, so
great. I love that.
All right, so let's get this kicked off. Hello, I'm your host, Riveter. Tonight, joining me in top left is, of course, the beautiful Gigi Hearts.
Hello.
In the top right is the self-described fat ass, Jessica Pizzle.
The Peepaw described fat ass Jessica Pizzle. Hello, chat.
And then, of course, Goblin, who can't even be on camera tonight because, well...
I woke up 2 minutes ago, people. Okay.
Hi, that's fine. You're here. That's all that matters.
Picture it didn't happen. Show us them
Pictures of me
PJs.
sleeping? I don't know how I'm going to give that to you.
You probably got bed head, don't you?
There's a whole category on
probably.
TikTok just for that.
Yeah.
What?
Is there?
So,
There
anyway...
is actually.
What's that? Hold on, I need to know that, people. Hold your horses. Are they taking pictures of people sleeping without their consent?
So it's
I
the
take pictures of
it's the
Scott
whole
sleeping,
thing-
and I take pictures of my cat sleeping without their consent all the
Yeah, the
time,
cats are
and then
cats.
I post it online.
it's the thing where they have like all things set up so that people wake them up, so you can pay like $1 and it'll like sound
It's
an
like
alarm. or,
Asian Andy when Asian Andy did like the Twitch thing where he fell asleep on Twitch.
Sleep, yeah,
Yeah,
sleeping,
there's
the
a-
sleep, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There's a bunch of those now.
So,
Okay.
anyway, D.Max wanted to be here with us this evening, but he said that he was not going to be able to, basically, because of his past affiliation with the Lolcow and some of the stuff that was that goes on this live stream that they did live. What the hell are you doing, Pizzle? Why are
Why
you
did
doing?
we fucking wait?
summoning-
Are you for real?
I'm summoning Maggot to orb back in here so that you guys can see her trying to kill me.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Jessica, shouldn't you be mad at Maggot and K-Huck right now?
You're
You know
kidding.
they're
You're
competing
kidding, though,
against
people,
us
right?
actively right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're kidding though, people, right?
No, I'm serious. I'm
You're
100% serious.
serious?
I'm serious. Yeah.
Okay, why the fuck did we choose this topic then?
Because
Yeah.
it's funny as hell to talk about. This is, I'm telling you, this was such a train
We'd
wreck.
rather have D.max here.
Well,
I agree.
yeah, I get that, right? And he said, I don't know. He said, I will really have to thread the needle. He says, I don't know what to do. And I said, D.Max, listen. I said, you're a grown man. I said, if you don't think you can thread the needle, that's fine. I respect that. I said, you make the call. And I said, we'll just make up we'll make up a reason, like you had other obligations, whatever. He goes, no. He says, I want you to tell the truth. And I said, okay, I'll tell the truth. And so that is the truth. Because even though I don't think he's necessarily under an NDA or anything like that, I might be mistaking on that. I don't know. So don't quote me like chapter and verse. But you guys know he was editor for the Lolcow for a solid week until for his own sanity, he had to, they just couldn't come to agreement on some things. And, he exited stage left or right, or whichever way it is. So anyway, that it is what it is. Maybe he's was worried that this would trigger PTSD. I don't know. So anyway, I think him hauling enough around. We've only got Pizzle for limited time tonight. So I want to be very respectful to her time.
I changed my mind. You have me for at least 30 minutes, whatever. You have me until I feel like leaving.
Well,
geez, Jessica.
I'm not gonna
Help.
do my VC. I don't feel like doing that today.
okay. So
What's
anyway,
VC?
My little interview that I had scheduled. I don't want to
Okay.
do it.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She had a thing scheduled for this evening. So anyway,
No, that's base.
anyway, so let me bring up the thing over here. Boom, 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 boom. Now I'm going to have this at 1.5 speed just so we can kind of get through this, because you guys know how we love to talk, and I want to try to get through as much of this as we possibly can.
Okay,
So-
don't post
How
very
long is it?
soon.
49 minutes? Good fucking luck.
Well,
Oh,
right,
God,
right.
We're never getting through this.
But at 1.5 speed, that cuts it down to like what, almost like
20 minutes.
We spent over 45 minutes going over the first 49 seconds of a video, Peepaw.
I know.
Not getting through it.
All right, so the first part of this is really uneventful, but I think Colton's editing and what he does is funny. So I'm not skipping that.
Connor.
Or I'm sorry, is it Connor?
It's Connor. It's Connor.
Is it Connor? My mistake.
It's Connor, because that's why Tommy C has Liana saying Connor. Don't watch out for Jamal.
Okay, yeah, okay, Connor, my bad, whatever. So anyway, let's get into it.
Oh shit! Oh god! Try to.
All right, so I'm gonna just tell you right now, the audio on this thing is absolutely
ass.
Oh, it's beyond ass. So I'm gonna turn on the voice boost on this mod.
Oh, I love it.
Keemstar, if you ever watch this, please just send me that sweater. I don't want to buy it. It's too expensive. Just give me that one, please, and thank you.
All right. So anyway, let's try it. Here we go.
Okay,
Just set this up, people. Bear with me.
Connor dude does a phenomenal job at editing or something, and then he also just like doesn't have correct audio.
Well, that's not his fault, right? Because this was a live stream that he actually edited down. So the only audio he had to work with was the audio that Keemstar did. So
yeah, but you could just boost the audio, like.
True. I've had that issue. Connor, you suck.
Yeah, Connor, Connor, listen, it's like it's a little thing at the edge of your screen, you just turn that up and then you're good. Look, you're welcome. You can blame me for weeks.
For the record, that's not me saying that, Connor. That's the ladies.
Yeah, that's me saying that. You suck,
take it up with him.
At me on Twitter.
Connor, I don't know who who the fuck you are, but
boost
you
your audio. He's Augie's roommate.
Okay, so anyway,
does he look like Augie?
No, he looks like one of those nerdy guys. Like he's blonde with like curly blonde hair and glasses. He's literally
he's like Brendan Buckingham.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I could fight him. Anyway, Connor, you suck. Fuck you.
Okay. All right, so here we go.
I think I did something wrong. Hopefully can they hear me? They can hear me. It's not supposed to go live. It's been a while since I've streamed on YouTube, guys. I didn't realize I would just be live. I thought I was scheduling this. Bear with me. So listen, we're waiting on the cows.
Fucking editing my ass. This fucking he could not have chosen a more annoying fucking clown music.
Did he put the music in there? I didn't watch this. Did he put that music in there?
Yeah, Connor did.
I'm guessing so. I'm guessing so. Connor, you
most
suck.
Annoying ass music back there. That's so.
Yeah, it's also you made it a smidge too loud, dude. I mean, I'm no editor, okay, but I ain't fucking retarded. Like, come on.
I know. It sounds like my early videos when I was doing background music and I couldn't get the levels right. That's exactly what this sounds like.
Yeah, I ain't giving Connor his roses.
Dude, people sitting there like, bro, y'all are gonna get me in so much trouble.
No, burning the Connor bridge.
Burn the hell out of it. I don't care. That's y'all. I'm just saying.
Augie doesn't even stream anymore, so like we can all shit on Connor now.
Listen, okay, so you guys can shit on whoever you want to. I don't care. I'm just saying. I know I'm not an editor, and I just know that But so anyway, yeah, the audio is actual ass.
If I was getting paid, I'd be editing a little.
Well, bit right, yeah. I mean, if you're sitting there loading this shit up, I don't know what software he's using, be it Premiere or like what I use, which is DaVinci Resolve, right? You've got a freaking meter there. You can adjust levels. You may have to clip and cut and adjust each segment, whatever. I get that, but damn, I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not arguing that.
I mean, if you're on fucking Sony, like Vegas, you can even get like things to boost individual like fucking like voices with AI.
What Seth is saying is Keemstar, hire her instead.
Well, okay, so nerdy, I get that this is quote from Keemstar, but this is the actual edited video that that Connor took and edited and put back up. And he had to edit out a bunch of it and stuff because
and don't talk about it's all Keemstar's fault. The d.max got worse shit and put it together and figured it out. Okay.
Yeah.
So
for real.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Keemstar's paying you to fix it. So fix it.
I don't fucking care. I don't care what you say, Nerdy John. You edit. You know that all this is. You just go to that little bar that says decibels and you turn it up a little bit, and then you're good. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all you do. If he can't do that, then he's like minus 500 IQ, and I need him to get on a bus in the 1940s.
I'm not an editor either, but if I was being paid to edit, I would be able to do that and at least up the volume.
All right, so guys, we've made it 33 seconons. 33 seconds.
And I've got about 45 more minutes left of shitting on Connor and his editing. Okay, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Can we just make a hit piece on this guy Connor?
Well, evidently that's what's happening here, and we haven't even got to the good stuff. For crying out loud.
Connor, I'm sure you're a nice guy, Connor, but you fucking suck.
Gigi, you're muted. Yeah, I saw her talking, and then she was like, okay, I guess whatever, fuck Gigi.
But pretty much, shows like they're just ignoring. I'm like, I was like, all I said was, I want to point out that I've said nothing this whole time.
You're right.
Up until I did.
We can't be hating on you
for longer than I thought.
We can't hate on Connor, dude. This is scuffed as fuck.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's why I ain't saying a damn word.
All right. This is the best episode ever.
Let's go.
We need to bring the cows to the barn, people. We do. We're waiting for the cows to make a link so I can click on it and they can all be here with you. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be like a farmer episode, right? Because I got some big problems with Wings, Boogie, and Tommy, to be honest, right? Keemstar of David. Keemstar of David. I knew I was going to hear this. All right. Oh, look. Only Use Me Blade text me. Only Use Me Blade has texted me before Wings and Boogie have figured out a way for all of us to get together. This is unbelievable. Okay, I can't use this.
Aren't you the fucking producer? Why don't you figure out a way for them to get together, you dumb?
Unhide all. Oh, I got it. It was fucking hidden. All right. Say something.
Hey, Desi. Something. Hey.
You can't expect that of him, Seth. He's only been on the internet for a little while.
See,
listen.
I think I would date Boogie for the money and being able
what
to eat out.
money,
What
Jessica?
are you waffling about? What money?
I know damn well that man has money.
Who?
And he's just spending
Boogie?
it. Yeah.
He just
Boogie
ate
don't
dog
have a
food
pot
for
to piss in or window to throw it out of. He spent it all on LA 10 hookers. Come on.
I'm sure he has more than he's letting on. Okay, I think he has enough to survive, but piss will. I think you make probably the same as him. I don't think it's worth it.
I probably make more than
Yeah.
right now. Anyway. Well, if you include mine and Scott's income, I probably make more than Boogie and what Wings? Is that Wings of Redemption? That's right?
Yeah, on the left is Wings,
okay.
Yes.
Like he's the core of the now recording core is like the Wings of Redemption Lolcow podcast to me.
What?
Because I don't even notice him half the time.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Wings is actually, he's looked at kind of as the golden boy so far on this podcast. He's really liked. He's really liked.
He is because he doesn't say anything.
Well, that's not true. He does say things, but he just doesn't. He hasn't said anything that's like been controversial and gets blowed out of
exactly.
He says in the first episode.
You're on the Lolcow podcast. Be a Lolcow. Stop being Mr.
I'm sorry, but in the first episode, okay, it felt like it wasn't like Tommy wrangling like Boogie. It felt like there were two people there just questioning Boogie about stuff. And then sometimes he'd be like, "No, I know this about Boogie. I know this about Boogie." He didn't divulge a single thing about himself. This is the Boogie and Tommy C podcast. Okay, I don't know who this motherfucking Wings of Redemption is. He ain't saying nothing.
Facts. See, I'm not wrong. I love this episode.
Okay.
We should do this more often.
I'm gonna go get a couple of chuggy milk so you guys can get through like 5 seconds of this.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's get back into it. Here we go.
None of us are going to question what the heck chuggy milk is.
When it comes to Seth, I don't question anything.
It's
I found it's
chocolate
best.
milk.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Chalky
You
milk.
never know with you Danish. Danish, right? That's correct.
Yeah, which is a
What?
country
Yeah, well, sort of.
on the continent of
Mhm.
the UK.
No.
No, I don't know what. Europe.
Europe.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you one of them damn "Where in the World is Carmen San Diego" games, Pizzle. I'm gonna get you knowledge before it's all said and done.
I'm gonna study it. I'm gonna study the map, and then on the next episode when I have everything, I'm gonna dress up like Carmen Sandiego, so you guys can quiz me.
Jesus. All right, let's watch this mess.
All right, number one, y'all want me on a diet. I'm on a diet. Okay, my plan is to eat whatever the fuck I want till I die
Die
and lose
now.
it all at once. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, that's too low, right? I've got to boost that. I'm sorry. Let's crank it up to about 200. Try it.
All right.
You know, I got 33% through the Caleb Hammer episode, Boogie, and that doesn't look like you made those taco shells yourself, homemade. Did you go to a store and purchase them with
Oh,
credit
no,
card debt?
yeah, you got to grow the corn yourself. It's so funny because I did this Caleb Hammer episode. By the way, I don't think he did a good enough job of promoting the podcast, Caleb. But number one, that guy was such a dumbass. He thought that I actually bought a Tesla. Anybody with a brain knows I didn't buy a fucking Tesla. In case you didn't know that, I never bought that fucking thing. And then secondly, he's like trying to find something to nail me on. He's like going through my bank account, and the only thing he can find to nail me on is like eating out. Bitch, look at me. Do I look like somebody who's saving money on food? I'm feeding 3 people over here. I'm feeding me and my girlfriend and occasionally my fucking roommate, and I'm doing it on a fucking budget. If I'm doing it on $600 to $800 a month, which is what I am, I'm winning, Caleb. That guy was unreasonable.
I don't understand why June the King or whatever his name, our first guest, comes on the show. All right, this fucking virgin.
Now this is where it gets really interesting because Keem goes straight the hell off.
On who?
Well, he goes off on June the King. He goes off on Turkey Tom. He goes off on Tommy C. He goes off on Wings. He goes off on Boogie. He goes off on everybody.
Oh, is that so? Like they had another episode planned, but everyone else backed out, and so now he's just stuck with Wings and Boogie, and he has to be part of the episode.
Listen, I don't know. I don't
Bet.
see because here's the thing.
Bet.
Because Keem said at the beginning of the stream that this was supposed to be a farmer's episode, right?
Oh, with like Nick and them.
Nick and Mudahar and Turkey Tom. So I don't know if they just said, I can't be bothered to record. Tommy couldn't be on this thing because it was so late in the night for him that he couldn't get on there and do this because I guess it was going to be disruptive to his family or whatever.
That's understandable because he's got a kid.
Yeah. So this episode was actually supposed to be the farmers, but evidently I'm assuming, I want to state this clearly. I am assuming that since Keem did this live stream and he drug Wings and Boogie into this, that basically the quote farmers couldn't be bothered with it, maybe?
Well, that's because Muda's too busy trying not to get sued from what's his face.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, but I want to see it.
So anyway, here's where Boogie. This is where Keem really starts going off.
Looking loser. Looks like he doesn't even know the warmth of a woman. All right. By the way,
Well, he's a Mormon. They don't get women.
Well, then he should have 2 women. All right. This guy sits here and he has an archive of Wings of Redemption's life on his fucking computer. He's on his 3rd documentary of Wings of Redemption. All right. And nobody's bullying him. Why is he not being bullied? Why did he come on? Why did he come on? And why did Boogie, you sit there and cuck and go, yeah, Juke, you make really good videos. He made videos on you too. He made videos on you too.
I'll tell you exactly what. Number one, I said June makes good videos. The reality of it is your videos are boring as hell, June. If I, and I should have said this to your face when I had the opportunity, but I'll say it here. Come back on and I'll say it to your face. But your videos are boring as hell. They're about me. They're about Wings of Redemption. Could you pick them?
See.
Wow, Boogie, you seem to have a lot to say now. But
yeah.
I remember that episode, and you were a big old cuck. You were a big old So you were just glazing him in that episode. But now,
was he glazing or glizzy? Was he glizzying him up?
I think the glizzy is
exactly. That's what he was doing. That's my point. He was sucking him off.
Okay, same difference.
More boring topic. Okay, you have no personality. The guy had the personality of fucking wet paint. And Wings, out of anybody who should have been pushing him back that episode, it should have been you. Why the fuck are you not pushing back? On
Every
this guy?
time,
This guy's a
I
fucking clown.
every time I try to push back against June the King, Tommy would be like, he's good, Wings. He paints you into a positive light. Talk about the video. The video.
But that's what I'm
Tommy's
saying.
Pretending to be sick. He's playing hooky right now.
But-
I tell it to Tommy's face.
But
too.
that's what I'm saying. All right, they're sitting there and they're bullying Wings for not watching the video. Wings, your response should be, "I'm not watching your. I don't give a fuck about your fucking. I don't
That was
give
my
a
response. It was just very
final.
nicely.
Be like, you're here right now, and I can't even think of one interesting fucking question to ask you because you're like fucking white bread and butter. There's nothing spicy. There's no taste. There's no flavor about you. You boring motherfucker. That's why you need to fucking obsess your goddamn life about me." Mother, and you have the audacity to come here and question me that I didn't watch your fucking video. The only question I have for you is, why are you so fucking obsessed with me? Why are you on my dick? And, you know, I'm sure maybe you said something nice here, maybe something nice there, but if you're making a whole documentary on me, I can guarantee without watching of it, most of it is just negative shit, all right? So why are you such a negative person that you want to just talk about negative shit about me?
Now, here's what I find really interesting, right? So Tommy is sitting, or Tommy, I'm sorry. Keem is sitting here going off about being a negative person and doing this negative thing and all this other shit, right? That's all Keem has done his entire damn career on Drama Alert, right? It's been putting out negative stories and negative things and stuff that other people go through, right? Now, what's funny about all this, and you missed this, Pizzle, because you're out sick, but the last thing we just did, we recorded, right, is we went back into an old drama that was like 8 years old where Keem, and you guys who are channel subscribers, by the way, is going to be able to get that in about 2 weeks. So it'll be like right before Christmas. You guys will get that video, and then it'll, of course, will be out for everybody else. But remember, if you're a channel member, you get access to our recorded episodes early. But anyway, him and Scarce was like a teenager in high school when this happened, went at it. And went at it hard, and he well, this was back in the arc and stuff, kind of where Keem was like, I'm this good guy, and I have this integrity, and I make sure the stories are correct that I put out, and because we have a duty to do this and stuff. And anyway, and so. And he was upset because there was this story that came out that was kind of involving him and his daughter and stuff, and the negativity in and around that and whatever. And but that's my point is Kareem's whole career has been about doing negative stories and stuff, right? The only difference is Keem has taken off the mask now, and he's not even pretending to be this good guy Keem anymore, which. Congratulations on that and all, right? Just being authentic to who you really are. But I just found it laughable that, here he is going in on this guy, and June, and he said he hadn't even watched the documentary, so he didn't even know what June had said or had not said in it, But anyway, let's continue on, because like I say, he's just kind of getting fired up.
What's going on with your fucking life?
Everybody
you went in on him,
Keemstar.
bro. This is your platform. This is the fucking Lolcow podcast. All right, this is Revenge of the Nerds. All right, you got fucking Tom, whatever the fuck his name is. All right, Turkey Tom comes on this goddamn thing. These are fucking nerds. These nerds write essays in school, right? And then they go on YouTube and do their little essays. In 1994, the YouTuber Boogie298A got popular because he was fat and he landed in a pool. They do essays on YouTube. They're talentless. They are the fucking nerds. You guys are the goddamn stars. When they come in here and act like they're so much better than you, bully them for being losers. Fight back. They're fucking losers.
I'll be honest with you, like, you are the most interesting of this fucking entire commentary community. The entire commentary community is...
Keem is... So, now Keem might be sounding like he's being a big old hippo, like a hippopotamus right now, but he's just glazing his employees. I don't even know how it works, how the whole thing works, but it's like Keemstar, he put the show together, but he's doing that, but also he knows how to make drama. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, here's Keem. They had a whole different show planned out, and he's like, no one's showing up, but we need to record a show. Yep. He's like, look, let me get Boogie, let me get Wings, and then let me just cause friction. Let me cause friction. And then Keem knows what's going to happen.
Sure.
June is going to watch this. And then June might make a video or tweet about it, which causes more drama, snowball effect, boom, next episode already taken care of.
Well, like I said, he doesn't just go in on June. He just kind of went on Turkey Tom a little bit. He goes a little bit harder here, even more harder on Turkey Tom here in a minute. He's fixing to go in on Mudahar. He's fixing to go in on Tommy C. And
Yeah.
he's. I think what he's trying to do. I think you're right. He's kicking the nest. He's trying to stir things up, which is another.
That's a
thing that-
Keem thing.
That's a
And he
Keem
does
thing.
it so
Yeah.
good. Like
Yeah.
that's it. Like everyone who like gets pissed off about Keem getting involved and create like and oh well I went, like Abby went to the Keemstar show and then bitched because it became content surrounding her.
Sure.
Kind of thing. That's what Keem does.
Yes.
That's what Keem does.
Keem is great at knowing where to push and what buttons to push to get people to react. I mean, that's that's just what he's good at.
Keem would probably make me spurg out. Easy.
Can I say, is he still good at it? Because I feel like, okay, so Keem's doing what he does, and
is he still good
no,
at it?
I mean, but he's good at it because he knows who to do it with.
Well,
And
here's
he knows how to
yeah.
kind of in a way manipulate those reactions that he wants, but he knows that he's not going to get that with certain people, but he's going to get it with some other people, kind of thing. So like that's what he's doing right now. He's just creating a situation that will cause drama for future shows, and he knows that these two are perfect little puppies to get that drama rolling.
And I think I'm
he-
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so here's the thing, okay? I've noticed something about Keem, okay, specifically, is that he's had a lot of different podcasts and stuff.
Mhm.
And whenever there's a strong personality on the podcast, it always tends to last shorter. Which I think says something about what he kind of wants out of a podcast.
Well, I think some of this is he's trying to motivate Boogie and Wings to be more assertive and to kind of to start calling these people out, right? These people that have made these documentaries.
Yeah, he
on
wants
whatever.
content.
He wants
It is,
content.
but it is
exactly.
difficult. It's so difficult to properly Boogie and Wings like talking to June because they didn't actually watch the video. That's such a difficult situation. So like
Sure.
Keem's like, you do say you don't don't watch the video. Like that's one way to do it. And the way that you would follow that through is if June was like, well, here's what I said in the video, you could be like, I don't give a fuck what you said about the video. This is why I didn't watch your video. And you just keep on bringing it back to the fact that June, you're a high school essayist, essay YouTuber kind of thing, and you keep on bringing it back. But I don't think those two would have been able to handle it because June was bringing up stuff in his video and they didn't have an answer for it because they didn't watch it. And it was such a situation.
But what I'll say is I think a lot of people have kind of forgotten how good Keem is at this type of stuff simply because he's not doing the drama alert and he's not making the YouTube drama alert videos and stuff like he used to. He is more focused on his boxing endeavors and I'm sure a couple other projects that he's talked about doing. So, he's not fixated on YouTube like he once was. But what I will say is,
Honestly, I don't think he has the fight in him anymore, man.
I think it comes in bursts. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, like this podcast doesn't come off as like fucking like major Keemstar like taking control.
No,
That's not what it feels like.
No. Well, it does in this episode because it's Keemstar on.
No,
it's
it
Keemstar
doesn't,
being
because
Keemstar.
here's the issue. He's taking like control of these fucking worms with no backbone, so he doesn't even come off as that strong here either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It kind of just feels like he's, I don't know, like talking down to like children. No, like yeah, it's what's the point? Where
I
there's
want
not.
Keemstar back who was willing to say shit about Alex. I want the Keemstar back who, I don't know, was willing to like argue with Clown for 20 minutes. I want that Keemstar back, dude. This guy is like, what's up?
Yeah, I don't think you'll ever have that again.
Keemstar realized that he doesn't need to be the
No.
content, that he can make other people the content.
I know I'll
Exactly.
never have it again, but just
Yeah.
having that Keemstar, even on the Keemstar show, he had more energy than this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, sure, but this
Well,
is
he's
again.
older.
But here's the thing, though, right? This is the Lolcow podcast. This is not the Keemstar show, right?
Yeah.
And I think this is more Keem just flat out being annoyed, right? Because, like we said, he said at the beginning of the stream how this was supposed to be a farmers episode, but there's no farmers.
No, but that's the thing. I don't think he's actually like this explosive in real life. I think the issue is that like Keem acts explosive, but he's not even acting like explosive enough that it comes off as acting explosive.
Have you watched this episode, Seth? Have you watched this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I haven't. And so far, I agree with Seth.
Seth is used to a different type of man that when he gets mad, there's holes in the wall and whatnot. Maybe a black eye or two every once in a while. So when Seth is seeing Keem like this, me and you people, we're like, ooh, yeah, no, he's so mad. But then Seth and Gigi are like, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Look at this pussy ass man. That ain't nothing.
Saying,
I've dealt with worse.
I'm just saying, I've seen Keem actually go off. This felt like not that.
I'm not gonna say I've dealt with worse. I'm gonna say I am worse.
Yeah,
This is me on a Tuesday when somebody moves my shampoo to the different side of the tub and I can't find it for a second.
That's why I have my own bathroom and Scott has his own bathroom. And that's it.
Well,
yeah.
Some of us are tri-state plebes, Jessica.
All right, well, let's finish watching here.
Some of those boring, talentless motherfuckers on the planet. They write video essays. You're 110% correct.
They're doing homework. They're literally on the work doing
today.
Oh my god, I hate Boogie. He's so fucking. He has no backbone, and he's just as soon as Keemstar like says what he wants, he goes like, "Yes, Keemstar, let me do exactly what you want. I am such a little worm."
Yes, Daddy. Yes, Daddy Keem. Whatever you say. I mean, if Keem was paying me though,
you're right, Keem. You're right, Keem. Oh my god, you're so right, Keem. You're so right.
All day, Keem. 100% Keem. Absolutely, my fault, Keem.
Yes, Keem. Yes, Keem.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, Keem.
He would have to pay me a lot of money to pretend that hoodie he's wearing doesn't look like a bird shit all over it.
If you go on to the Nike website and you look up that hoodie, I don't remember what it was called. They're actually really nice. And there's a white one, and he owns the white one too, and I want it so bad, but it's expensive.
Maybe in another world it looks good. Look at it on camera. What does it look like right now?
Gigi, you can't be doing that. I have stocks in Nike.
Is it a Nike hoodie? Okay, in that case, it's a great hoodie.
I guess Seth actually.
You trying to get my bag?
Sponsorship.
I'm going after Seth's bag. My bag.
You're trying to get my bag?
Nope, I take it back. It's a great hoodie.
Yeah, I got stocks in
checkout for 15%.
I got stocks in Adidas, I got stocks in Nike, and I got stocks in General Motors. So if you guys want to talk shit about any of those, I'm off the podcast. You cannot go for my bag like that.
Sorry, people. Go ahead, play. Play before we keep on going.
We're not even monetized, and Seth's already sold out. I just want to point that out.
Somebody will come on.
Listen. Yes, they will. Dude, listen.
It's got to be a fine line.
No, you tear into anyone who shows up on the Lolcow podcast, you fucking give it to them. You want to know why? Who out there is sitting there saying, I'm afraid of Boogie 298. I'm afraid of Wings. Everybody thinks you're Lolcows, your jokes. No one's afraid of you.
Yeah, you don't want to get marked as like side scrollers 2.0. I mean, like,
I wouldn't want them coming after me. I don't have enough of an audience. If they came after me, I'd probably cry because their audience would probably be really, really, really mean, and they'd probably call me fat the way you did before we got on air.
Isn't it a coincidence that Peepaw is a fan of the Lolcow podcast and he also called you fat?
Yeah.
You think that's a coincidence?
I don't know.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something. You're right. You don't need to pick a fight with Boogie or Wings or any of these guys, because if you think an offhanded comment that had nothing to do with your weight is offensive to you, You just need to stay up on the porch and let the big dogs play. How about that?
Okay, well, you've obviously not called a woman fat before, so it's kind of fucked up that you do that to Jessica, to be honest.
I didn't call her fat, Seth. You little gremlin. I swear to God.
Oh, I just say the same way.
But
Just play the
listen,
video.
these guys, there's nothing to be afraid of any of these guys, even Keemstar. I don't have I have no concerns about any of these guys.
I can't have beef with Keemstar because I'm in love with his girlfriend.
Well, fine. I don't give a I'm glad you're in love with his girlfriend.
I can't have
People
I can't have-
already probably has videos being made about him as we speak. Like even this episode is gonna look real good. Just him with 3 ladies, immediately calls one of them fat. Doesn't even let the other one be on camera.
right.
Yeah,
Probably
that's fucked
because
up.
she wouldn't make him a sandwich or something else
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that's so
You-
fucked up.
You guys don't want to know what me and Gigi had to do to be able to be on camera today. Like it's just
And since we do guilt by association in this
so fucked
community,
up.
now Recording just gave him an award, so clearly they co-sign all of this. That's right.
absolutely
100%.
chat, all 35 of you co-sign this too.
Today when I was almost late for the podcast, people sent me a bunch of slurs in DMs.
Sure.
I believe it.
I woke up crying.
T-Box sometimes can't help it with the slurs. He's got to let them out somewhere. And
You know, when Bad Rick tweeted out the other day, and he said about how women doesn't need to be on the internet and they definitely don't need to be Discord. I disagreed with him. I'm having
Whoa.
second thoughts.
excuse me, what he said was that women shouldn't be allowed ALOUD in Discord. That's what
Well,
Bad Rick said.
I'm gonna say ALLOWED. How about that?
Oh God. Oh no. Don't you trigger my Nazi. Don't you trigger my Nazi.
No, we've done geography, we've done math, and we have to do spelling now.
Oh well, I'm actually really good at that. So
Well, I'm not. I'm horrible at spelling, so.
like the people
Anyway.
that spell a lot ALOT. That isn't a word. It's A space LOT. Drives me nuts. Or weather, when they spell weather, WEATHER. That's for rain and sunshine, fuckers. It's WHETHER when you're talking about whether or not. I
do think the most grievous one of it is like when Bad Rick said
Whoa. The most what?
as allowed.
The most what? What?
Egregious. Egregious.
You said a gravy. You said a gravy.
Egregious.
No, she didn't. And now you're gaslighting her too, Peapod.
You're
You're out of
gaslighting
control.
me. You're gaslighting me. You're so fucked up. You should be on the same
Look,
podcast with them.
People without D.max is 100% red pilled. 100% manosphere red
saw it
pilled
coming.
people. This is the whatever podcast, and people as the host, and we're just the girls.
Actually, can you leak something, people? Wait, can I leak something?
Yeah.
No, you cannot.
Okay. Well, the other day, I'm gonna do it anyway. The other day, you wrote to me and you said, "I don't think I'm like 10% gay anymore." What
15.
was that about?
Get it right. 15% gay.
15. Sorry. What was
Yeah,
that about? Why did
it's
you
like
write
it's
that?
like it dried up or something. I don't know if people have been praying or what, but no, my 15% gay is gone.
How does
Oh,
that
no.
happen?
Believe it.
Oh, that's the straight agenda at work right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's what they do. They're way more effective.
I don't know, man. That's kind of fucked up.
you think so?
Yeah.
Seth, isn't your percentage like 85?
I'm 85%
I know,
gay.
but now she has to be like 90%.
No, I'm
to make up
95%
for Peapod.
gay.
95. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
I'm
only one
I'm
problem.
Just very unlucky. I'm very unlucky that men like me.
Yes.
That is
So
unlucky.
I
it's
just
true.
I have a question. So do we just want to give up on watching the podcast, or we just
No.
Okay.
We need
Let's
to
go,
watch more
let's
men
go.
getting yelled at. Come on. let's
People,
go.
you
Let's
gotta handle
get
the
on with
women.
it.
What kind of man are you?
I'm a man who's been married for 27 years, and I have no fight left in me when it comes to women.
Okay, can I ask you something? Can we just like wait with this and get like Connor to edit us a special version where he's not a fuck up in it?
I don't think so. I don't think that's possible. Seth,
it's at realx8 REALEXATE on Twitter. Tweet at him and tell him that he sucks as an editor.
There's a lot of letters.
Or just say at realx8 fix your audio.
I feel like he gets that tweet all the time.
I don't know about all that.
You're supposed to support me.
All right.
Okay.
So let's watch a little bit more of this.
That show, like, if we tear into everybody, because like Lolcow Live, we're going to eventually have to get Lolcows on, and if they're afraid,
I disagree with you, Wings. I generally think there should be a platform where you and I finally cut loose. You and I do this thing, and I know because you beat the shit out of me, so I know you do it. Okay, you've got a backbone. You worked your ass off for that fight. You beat the shit out of me. Okay, when they are,
what does that have to do with? I don't understand.
He loves sucking dick.
Yes, he sucked Keem. Now he's sucking Wings. And I don't just because he beat you in a boxing match doesn't mean he has a more. It's true. He has a. I think Wings actually.
I forgot about that.
I think Wings probably does have more of a spine than Boogie. I'm not necessarily disagreeing there, but they're not that. That's not the same. That it's not. It's a false equivalency. So whatever.
I found my new favorite viewer of ours. The name is Calypso Phantasmagoria.
No, I love it. Calypso Phantasmagoria.
You guys ever seen that video that's like, I just found this Calypso?
No, I don't guess I have.
No.
Oh, that's so good.
Must be a Danish thing.
No, it's like a British thing.
All right.
Same difference.
All right, here, let's
on our platform, when they are in our ring, they need to expect to take a beating. And if someone's too big of a pussy,
but what's the incentive? What's the incentive?
The incentive is we make money do it, and we get to fucking
live our fucking life. What's their incentive?
Aren't you tired of being an ass kisser? Aren't you tired of kissing for people that are
Aren't you tired of being an ass kisser, Boogie? What the fuck? Man up.
What I'm saying.
Christ. You sound like me when I'm trying to make friends with someone for clout. Okay. Holy shit. Like that time when we did that review of my Half-Baked podcast and they watched that clip, or no, when we saw that clip of me when Keem came on and I was like, no, Keem, I'm a Keem fan. That's what Boogie sounds like right now. And you don't even need it because you're already there. You're already friends with them. You want more clout? Go do it with, I don't know, Markiplier or PewDiePie or something.
Are you tired of letting someone like King?
Here's the thing.
June the King. Hold on, let me finish. Are you tired of having someone like June the King spend his entire fucking life, make videos about you, to destroy your platform, destroy your fucking life, pull you the fuck down, and then sit there and let us suck his? And their incentive at that point would be, okay, maybe they come in, they step in the ring, maybe they win, maybe they lose. At least they're throwing fists, right? That's what this platform could be.
Now, what you have to keep in mind is June the King has done videos on Boogie. Turkey Tom actually did, I don't know, one or two videos on Boogie, and then actually traveled to Arkansas and sat down with Boogie, I think, in his house and had another interview with him. So I'm sorry, Boogie. You're Glizzy and everybody and their damn brother. You can't sit there and tell Wings to have more of a spine and dude, you can't even stand upright because there's nothing there.
Platform could be a place for you and I to throw our fucking fist, and maybe we win the fight, so maybe we lose the fight, but at least we come out fucking swinging. What would be wrong about that?
Here's what's wrong about it, right? And then, like, granted, I agree, June the King is boring as fucking white bread. But the problem I have with this
should have ate him alive. Go ahead. You should have ate him alive.
Some of the people don't have a platform like June the King. Like June the King come on and he would take the beating or whatever it might happens. But like somebody like Cyrax or like Johnny Elbows, they don't really have a platform. Like Daniel Larson's fucking homeless. Like, what's his benefit for coming on our show? Like, how do we get him other than just paying him an exorbitant fee, right? Like
I don't want to.
He can't kill everybody.
I don't even want to talk about that because I'm not saying attack.
What are they even talking about right now? Also, they're getting paid a good amount of money to do this podcast, and he's eating tacos. And this is not an attack on Mitch. Mitch should be able to eat what he wants to eat, but this is. I
think Mitch should just get better at eating because I just devoured a whole sandwich and you motherfuckers didn't even notice.
Or we were too polite to bring it up, Seth. No, we
No,
didn't.
you didn't notice.
So hang
You
on,
didn't notice.
hang on a second. So what makes you think they're they're getting paid like a lot of money to do this podcast, Gigi?
What, they have channel subscribers. Keem is involved. He at least presumably got them equipment if they needed it to
He
do
did
this.
say he was also paying them something, didn't he?
But that didn't happen because DSP wouldn't do it. Right? So the only money that these guys are getting now, right, is the money that this channel generates through sponsor deals, through channel subscriptions, through donations.
How many views does the episodes get?
Well, let's see. We'll take a quick look here. That's no problem. Because, new tab. Their videos, so they're getting, so let's see, the first one, the very first episode that they did, got 226,000. The second episode that they did got 97,000. The third one gets 126,000. Then the lost episode, it got 82,000. Then the fourth episode got 118. The fifth episode got 83. The sixth one got 65,000, and then this one here got so far has gotten 47,000. But remember, this is an edited one. The actual live unedited is available to members only.
Yeah, did they get donations?
Yes, they got some huge donations during that live stream.
So they're making money. They're making money.
Well, 100%, they're making money. I'm not denying the fact that they made money.
I mean, with views like that, he's got to make at least a couple $100.
I know that I read a tweet or a something from Keemstar not too long ago said they finally broke even on all the money that had been laid out to date. I'm sure that's including paying editors. I'm sure that's paying for like the cameras and stuff that were bought for them so they'd have better quality video.
They already broke even. That's
good, right? So if they continue on this trajectory, if they continue getting good views stuff,
they'll
make some money. How much of it, as far as like, I'll tell you right now, as far as like, what do you call it, AdSense and stuff like that, I could tell you
probably not a whole lot.
All right, so like one of my videos, because I'm fully monetized on my Peepaw channel, whatever, right? If one of my videos breaks 1,000 views, right, then I can get I get like maybe $7 to $8 for that video in AdSense.
Yeah.
So
okay.
So if
they got $200 off of the 200 episode. Let's say, like hypothetically.
Well, they'd get more than that. So it's like $8 1,000, right?
Oh, 1,000. Oh, okay.
For 1,000 views. So if on a video that gets like 200,000 views, so that's going to be probably about what? It's $1,600, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy good.
Yeah, okay, but then you have to divide that up between the three creators, Tommy, Wings, and Boogie. They have to also pay out their editor out of that. I don't know what he's getting paid per episode, right? Or per whatever.
But all that, ignore all that because they also have like memberships.
Sure, they got some memberships and stuff too. Sure.
Yeah.
But remember, it's a 70-30 split on that too, right? So
yeah. Well,
the potential. Okay, so I'm not arguing. The potential for them to make a lot of money is there, right?
I already think they made it like a good amount, like just based off of how I think every American is poor.
Well, okay. I don't think they're making like an absorbent amount of money, but they probably, they definitely have more money in their pocket than what they did.
They definitely made
$100
right? Each, okay, and that's what I expect Americans to make.
Okay, all right. Well, that's very optimistic of you and kind and gracious of you. So.
Pack every single guest.
I think they make good money, probably.
Yeah, I'm sure they're doing. I'm sure they're doing okay.
That have made
for no fucking work. Let's be honest.
Well, I'm not going to say that it's not work, but it's not like backbreak grueling out here digging ditches or, laying concrete or, that type of stuff. It's not like that type of work, but there
Oh,
is,
okay.
there is,
If I could make $200 off of just like going live and like shouting at someone for a little bit, then
yeah,
that would be the easiest job in the world.
it's probably one of the easier ones. Sure. I won't disagree with that. Right. I don't, I mean,
I think
what is,
they're all.
you just don't like them, right?
I don't.
And that's
like them.
fair.
Actually, I like Keemstar. I don't mind Keemstar.
Here's the thing. I don't dislike any of them. I
don't really know Wings.
Boogie's
kind of a fucking.
Boogie's a kiss ass. He's spineless.
Hold on a second. Are we just all gonna walk past the fact that Seth thinks she can't make $200 yelling at a man on the internet? Because Seth, there are many places.
I can. I personally cannot.
I'm just saying.
I mean, if you show me how, GG, I'll do it.
Listen, I'm not saying I know how.
Okay, well,
but there are places to learn. I am sure. I'm sure if we went on YouTube and said. The point is, also, I don't appreciate this America slander. You're all poor. How dare you? It might be true, but you don't have to point it out.
Okay, but it's like, okay, I'm sorry, but y'all, the like $10 an hour, like minimum wage thing, that's crazy.
Depends where in the country you live. Depends where in the country you live.
Yeah. I'm sorry, it's not federal, but that's crazy. It's crazy. No, I don't think Boogie is just a kiss ass. I don't think that's his worst crime, people.
Oh, I don't think it is either.
I genuinely think he's like a full-blown narcissist, like psychopath. Like, unironically.
Okay. All right, so can we watch some more of the video, or?
No.
We can't?
No, can we talk about Connor? Can you edit this again? Can you re-edit this, Connor?
No, he cannot. This is it. This is all we got. Okay. You gotta let that go, man. You just gotta let that go.
I can't watch this anymore, people. This is so awful.
Okay, so let me do this. There's a couple of segments that I want to get into. Okay. Where is it at here?
Thank you, Calypso. Hit me up if you're one.
Let me do this here. Okay. Okay.
Okay, well, let me find this. I'm gonna start beatboxing. You guys ready?
Go for it, Seth.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I was just waiting because you were both muted, so I was thinking, I was wondering how long I could make you wait.
I think the other thing that I find like this like spinelessness really repulsive.
Repulsive? Yeah, definitely.
Yes, repulsive.
Okay. So here's this segment here. This is a pretty good segment.
Just look at Keem's face.
So here we go.
And you know what I did? I kissed your fucking ass. I got on my hands and knees and I begged to make this podcast work. Where did this fucking get me?
No,
right?
No.
Okay. I'm sick of kissing everybody.
My girl. That's when your girl's human in flesh and not a fucking doll.
Let me explain.
Cartoon figure.
Let me explain how that all happened. All right. First of all, we're getting ready for the fight. So I went and spent money and flew to both of your houses to film you, to make a little promo documentary type thing that's on Drumler. It's amazing. It's better than any documentary that the other commentary weirdos make. It's sick. Anyhow, long story short, when I was there, you told me and kid behind the camera and my girlfriend that you were dating this new girl and she was 18. Now maybe
I told you.
I heard you wrong.
I was talking to a 19-year-old girl because she was 19 and we had not started dating yet. I told you I was talking to her and things might work out. She turned 20 in March, and after she turned 20, we started talking about being serious about it.
Now,
how the fuck did you get 18 out of that? How the fuck did you get 18 out of that? And why did you start spreading 18?
Can I answer the question?
That's what I don't understand.
Can I answer the question? So either I misheard you, misremembered, Brantley misheard you, my girlfriend misheard you. Mike was like not sure what the age was because I confronted him too. And he's like, I don't really remember, right? All right. Maybe that's what happened. Anyhow, I was wrong. All right. But I'm in a private fucking chat and I'm like, wow, Boogie's lying about his girlfriend's age. He told me the girl was 18. And then I see the girl looks younger than her age. Would you agree that your girlfriend looks way younger than her actual age?
I don't know. When I look at her, I just see a 20-year-old woman. That's all I see.
She looks 14 to me.
Look at when you look at her, when you see a 16-year-old kid or 12-year-old
I
kid.
don't know. It's just funny to see Keemstar going for this angle, considering what motherfuckers be saying about Keemstar and Brantley.
Well, and understand that there was a girl before Brantley that was, I think, even younger than Brantley that he was dating. I mean, I think she was like 18. I might be mistaken on that number, but
see, I'm of the opinion that like if she's like, I'd say if you go for like people who just like turned 18 or whatever, there's something wrong with you, definitely. But I'm like, if they are like an adult and you guys start like fucking talking when they're an adult or whatever, like I don't give a fucking shit, okay? Like, you know, people make their bed or whatever, like it's nothing to do with us. I don't
hold on, pause. I don't give a shit because they're adults and I can't really stop them, but I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like that's the right thing to do. What are you, a 40-year-old man with a 20-something? What if you're connecting on things, something is wrong. Something is not okay. Like, obviously something is not okay, right? But like, hello. And he's already giving her all this, I hate to say the word trauma, but imagine being 20 years old and having a boyfriend who's like sick and oh my god, I'm gonna die, and like that, and all the doom and gloom. Like, she's not gonna leave this relationship mentally okay unless she's in therapy like now, and apparently they can't afford it. So like,
I don't fucking know, man, because like I don't know, when I was like fucking it was normal back in my day, but when I was like 16, I was going out with 30-year-olds and shit. Like, that's what women do.
and did you think that that was okay at the time? Were you like, yeah, these 30-year-old men and me, we really have a lot in common, and where we can really, okay.
We were like, I mean, most of my friends as well in high school had like older boyfriends, and they didn't turn out fucked up.
How long did they date those older boyfriends? How many of those older boyfriends sat them down and went through their medical history the way we saw them do?
I
And
mean,
how many of those
I can't
boyfriends
say
put
about that,
all
but
of
how
it?
is that important? I don't know about that.
You don't think any of that would
I
have
think
an
I'm
effect?
just I'm an older soul. I come from a country, okay, where like we're 5 million years behind in culture or whatever. Like, to me, age gaps aren't that big a thing. Like, they're both adults. I can't really care.
Again, they're adults, so they can do what they want, but no, I don't. I think age gaps are usually a problem. I think usually there's a power imbalance. And I would really question any friends that I had with serious age gaps of like 20 plus years. Yeah, I would look at them sideways. I really would.
I don't know about that.
So a 40-year-old and a 6-year-old dating is problematic?
A 4-year-old and a 6-year-old? Yeah, that's
6-year-old?
pretty.
40 and
I
60.
mean, no, they do that in kindergarten.
40 and
40?
60. 6D.
I think less problematic, but yeah, I still think like those are two different life stages.
I don't disagree, but again, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Boogie's girlfriend, Desi, I think her name is Desi, is an adult.
Fully.
She can make whatever decisions to have whatever type of relationship she wants with whoever she wants to, as long as they're also an adult. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I don't know if you've heard this section or not that we're fixing to get into. This is not the problem. It's not the problem that she's 20 and he's 40 whatever years old.
No, I was just saying it's weird for Keemstar to go for that angle.
I agree.
And that I fully agree with. That, yes, like, of all people, Keemstar.
No argument there, whatever, right? I don't necessarily disagree with Keemstar's, because Boogie's girlfriend does look a lot younger than she is, right? She just has a very youthful experience. But that is irrespective. The girl is 20 years old. It doesn't matter how old she looks. She's 20 years old. She is an adult. Period. That should be the end of the discussion right there. Now, you could have problems that they that Boogie put out a tweet saying that they bonded over their similar trauma life past or trauma experiences that they had, and you can have an issue with that. Even no argument from me, because if you're bonding over trauma, I don't know how healthy of a relationship it can be. But there again, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. I don't know all that stuff. Hell, I've never been to therapy. So I don't know.
Well,
right?
you know what a good relationship where someone's trauma bonding with somebody.
Well, okay.
A therapist.
Okay. So that's healthy.
A therapist and their patient.
Yeah, so they're helping them process the trauma.
They shouldn't be bonding. You shouldn't be bonding with your therapist. That's crazy.
People bond with their therapist all the time.
They shouldn't
Don't
be doing
they?
that.
I don't know. I don't have a therapist. I just have a psychologist.
Is it that time of the show already where we have to do the customary pizzle shot?
Yeah, so
we're doing shots. Nobody told me. I'm not prepared.
It's fireball.
Why not, Seth? You drink with other people. Why don't you drink with us?
Because I gotta be up for work in like 3 hours, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
right,
whatever, Seth.
So let's get back because I want to get into this segment here, and we're.
Sorry, I was muted the whole time. I was responding to Abby's secret person, and I made some really base tweets. And if you guys can all go to Twitter and support me, that'd be great.
God, yeah, drive them away from the platform in the show.
I think you know what? Actually. Who was it? Skelly, stop bookmarking my tweets. That's my content. It's not yours. No, but I know it's him. It's not your content. It's my content. I'm making the video. You're not making the video. You leave it alone.
All right,
make the video, Skelly.
Make
it
going over the same tweets.
All right, so let's listen to what Boogie has to say here, because I think this is what is probably one of the most problematic things that occurs in this whole podcast.
But I'll tell you, I look at her and say a 20-year-old woman because she's a 20-year-old woman.
She looks 14 to me. That's all I'm saying. She looks really young. Anyhow,
that sounds like a you problem.
In a private setting, I'm literally saying, well, dude, she told us 18. I think he's lying about his girlfriend's age. Da, da, da. Then it came out that she was actually, at this point, she was 19, right? Then she just turned 20, and you proved that she was 20, and that was it. That was the end of it. But you're going around telling people that I'm lying. All right, I didn't lie.
Well,
at
the very least, you were mistaken. You spread misinformation.
Thank you.
And I kissed your ass about it. Where did that get me? The point is that I kissed your ass about it. Where did that fucking get me?
And it's not like I publicly put that out there. It's not like I was publicly saying Brantley did, my girlfriend did, right? And she corrected herself.
She definitely did, yeah.
And I
she's talking about this girl's sexual fucking status. Like, what girl throws another girl under the bus like that? And it's like, oh, she's a virgin. I think she's a virgin. It's like, leave that shit. Why the fuck are you spreading that? I didn't say that shit publicly. I said that privately. I said that, and specifically, I told that to Michael, kid behind the camera, a friend. You happen to be there. Why the fuck are you spreading that shit? Why are you? That's insane to me.
Wait, she's a virgin. She's a virgin.
I fucked a 20-year-old virgin. There you go. You all have a problem with that? That's the life I live. Okay, and you could be doing it too.
I saw this on Twitter.
Yeah.
Wait. She was a.
Yes, she was.
That's got to be a lie. No way.
What you think it's impossible for a girl to reach the age of 20 and not be sexually experienced?
I think it's impossible for a girl that looks like her to be 20 and lose her virginity to that. That's what I think.
Well,
I mean, I don't think she's like super hot to look at, but that's
you're looking for. She's not an LA 10. An LA 10 is what you're looking for.
So here's the thing. I don't think looks has anything to do with it. I think you guys are kind of, to me, getting in the weeds. To me, the problem
we're in the weeds, we're in the grass, we're in
if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what is. Go get in the weeds.
Okay, the problem that I have with this is the fact that this man, who has stated numerous times how he loves this woman, and that they've actually talked about getting married, is out here talking and bragging about taking her virginity, which is something to me. Maybe it's because I'm just old as hell, but that's not something what was it, like a notch in your head post? What?
Men don't brag about that?
Okay, when I was like in my teens and shit, and I had these guys around me in 20s, whatever, these guys go around. Yeah, they talk about but that was creepy and nasty then.
You're
that was
married man. You are literally
No,
doing
no,
so
no, no,
much
no,
better than
no.
Boogie is.
Okay, fine. But I'm telling you that when I was in my late teens and early 20s, and I had these dipsticks around me that was going around like trying to collect women's virginity like it was some big,
Thing.
accomplishment or some shit.
Yeah.
I thought they were nasty, and I thought they were pigs, and I thought they were pieces of shit back then. And now here it is 30 some odd years later, and I still think that's bullshit, and I think it's boorish behavior. And for a man of Boogie's age to be sitting and going on a damn podcast with that many people live watching that shit and bragging about it, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. That's the most heinous shit that any man can fucking do. And fuck you.
Oh, see, people. See, that's the thing, though. Yes, you call women like me fat, right, when we get on camera, but you're a gentleman and you
Really?
don't kiss and bail. So,
Really? Really?
Preach, people. Preach,
Pizzle.
people.
I did not call you fat.
As
And
soon
for-
as I get
okay.
on camera.
And for the record, Fairy, it's not, that's not about being a feminist or anything else. That's called being a decent human being and treating people with goddamn respect and not going around and bragging about your sexual exploits like you're some goddamn macho man. You're not a fucking macho man. You got into a boxing match with the other fat sumbitch on the screen across from you there, and he beat your ass like the little bitch that you are, and you didn't even throw one goddamn punch, and they had to tape your fucking boxing shorts up. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You're no goddamn man.
Yeah, you tell him, Riv. Get him. Yeah. You tell them, stupid boys, how to be a man.
I'm sorry, but here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I'm a Southern man, born, raised, bred in the South. Boogie is a Southern man. He should know better than this shit. He should know better about going out and bragging about that shit. You're no gentleman. You're a piece of shit.
Preach.
Nasty ass.
Preach, people. Preach. Hell yeah. But also, don't nobody in chat forget that Riveter did call me fat as soon as I got on camera.
Yeah,
But
Tell you
preach.
what, you keep on, and you keep on that damn shit.
I don't know, man. I just don't really give a fuck.
It's
I don't know
weird.
what's wrong with
Boogie's
me. I
like
can't give a fuck.
Boogie's like in this mode where he's like, I got a girlfriend and whatever, as like, wow, both disco digs, both, and cocaine.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
And cocaine. Always
Smoking
cocaine.
cocaine is fucking
It's
right.
prescribed because I take Vyvanse, so it's basically crack or meth or cocaine all together.
40
milli vanilli.
All of that. Okay. I don't know.
I disassociated
men
for a second, and you guys were talking about drugs and what?
I don't know. Okay, I'm
I
just
take
saying, men do be like that. When I'm running around with the boys, I do be talking about the hoes I be fucking. Like, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't believe you. I don't believe you, Seth, because you don't even know what the hell a beaver is. So I don't believe you. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
I forgot about that. That's so fucking funny.
Shut up.
Can you post that clip back on Twitter again so I could download
Sure,
it?
I'll be glad to.
Thank you.
I do be fucking hoes. I be fucking hoes. I be fucking all kind of hoes.
No.
You motherfuckers just don't know about the hoes.
Right here, see this? Extra doubt. Matter of fact, here what we'll do. Here what we're gonna do. Right. Do Seth be banging hoes?
I be banging hoes, man. I be banging crazy hoes, dude.
I bang hoes, I swear.
No, I do be banging hoes.
What about now?
Sure.
Dude, that's so fucked up that you do that to me. Dude, you are so fucked up. I be banging mad hoes.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not. There's no way.
Get
No,
some
ma'am.
to come out of the woodwork, Seth. Let's see it.
Okay,
Let's see the
you guys
receipt.
don't. Okay, I got hidden wrists that I don't show off on the show. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Girl, you didn't.
Oh, hold on. I got you.
Cap. Cap.
Boy ain't got no drip, ain't got no riz, ain't got nothing. Exactly.
I
No
got
drip, no
Riz.
riz.
I got that no
nothing.
T Riz. I got that no T Riz. You all motherfuckers don't even know what that means. You guys must all have dementia the way you forgot I'm him. Okay.
You think so? You think so?
Yeah.
Well, right now,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, 60% of the audience says no, you ain't banging no hoes.
Yeah.
Whoa. Medley got a point here, okay, y'all motherfuckers. I got a hoe that everyone knows about. I got
You play
Jalen.
Minecraft. You ain't banging nothing.
Yeah.
We watch Kitchen Nightmares too, bro.
We watched
And-
that.
Okay.
Kitchen
And-
Nightmares too.
And
You don't
Qualify as
Why'd you
banging.
keep Kitchen Nightmares on a Discord call, huh?
Yeah, for real.
Where the
Hey, okay, listen, you're old people.
Talk to me
You
when
don't
you're
get it.
watching House Hunters, Seth. That's when it's
Oh,
serious.
All right, look at there.
Listen,
So-
I'd be watching.
You see
Steve and
that?
Josh plus,
see that?
Josh and Kate +8. Okay, with my mother.
You see that? 61% say no, you are not banging hoes, Seth.
That's actually better
61%.
than I thought it would be.
That's gotta be racist.
Yeah, that's racist. That's xenophobic. You guys don't like Jews here? You guys don't like Jews?
I love everybody. I love everybody, Seth. What are you talking about?
You, I don't know. Doesn't you guys
Doesn't
are,
feel like it? If you don't feel like it,
you're fucking dude. You're anti-Semitic. That's crazy.
No, the hell I am. I love my Jewish brothers and sisters. So,
Whoa,
all right,
that's interesting, but I sure don't care.
exactly.
No.
So, I just want to real quick. I got one more little segment from the podcast that I want to show you girls tonight, and then we'll wrap it up. So watch this. This is how committed Boogie is to the Lolcow podcast. And I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit disappointed that I'm not seeing this kind of commitment from any of you girls. Okay.
Well, maybe
So-
he didn't call us fat.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay. Fine. All right. You're asking for it. Here you go.
So what's the deal? Your girlfriend's going out to fuck someone else her own age?
Yeah, she's gonna go catch seal Pokemons. Here's what I'm gonna do. If this stream gets 1,000 likes,
I didn't know
this is my
Tyrone's
dog's
name
dog
was
food.
like that.
I will eat a handful of my dog's dog food with these $30,000 veneers.
What? I could do that for free.
Yo, actually like the stream. I want to see him eat some dog food.
I want to eat dog food if we get over 1,000 likes. Look at that.
How many likes do
Like
we
a
have?
handful.
Hold up. We got 403 right now.
403 likes. Guys, everyone like
I
the
see
stream.
977. Yeah.
Everyone like.
Here we go.
Bro.
This is I don't give a no more boogie. Here
Oh
we go.
god. Oh no. Oh no.
All right, so we'll start with what is this? It looks shaped like a little dog bone right here.
You are fucking fat.
See? So there you go. If Boogie can do it because he's fat, because
You're
Keemstar said
trying
he's
to
fat.
treat me. You're
Hold
trying
on.
to treat us
No,
like
Seth, no, Pizzle, no, I swear to God, Pizzle, do not. I will not put you on
Man,
camera.
this
I
is
will
a-
not.
This is easy, bro. I do that for free.
Oh God, no, Jessica,
Yeah, I eat that shit
no,
for free.
Jessica,
I don't have a
no,
dog,
no,
But
Jessica,
I got cat food.
no, Jessica,
And
Jessica,
if this stream gets 1,000 likes,
no,
I'll eat
Jess-
this piece of cat food.
God, no, no, Jessica, no.
I'm gonna do it.
Jessica, don't. I swear to God, I'll take you off. Jessica, no, God, you crazy thing. Jesus.
How does it taste?
It doesn't taste like anything.
It tastes like chicken. I'll eat another one.
No, Pit.
That's good.
Now's a
sounds
good time to
natural.
bring up that we have memberships that you could join
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
this is here.
for $1.99.
$1.99.
Hi,
Let's
I'm Jessica
Singer.
Pizzle. Welcome to Jackass. Thank you, Mad Max.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
Normally,
Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
do you even know how to do it, Piz or Seth? Do you even know how to do it?
Yeah, I know how to do it. I know how to pull it up.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
All right,
There we
take
go.
2, Seth. Ready? And action.
How do I see? Okay, hold on. Wait.
my
All right,
God.
so
I
here.
can do this. I can do this. I can see all our members, but I can't see which ones are.
Okay, so here's you have to filter it. So I've got it. Here we go. So
no, I want to do it. I want to do it.
So go up there and select filter, and then filter it by the current level.
Okay,
then,
the goblet. Okay. Okay, you can become a goblin crew for only $9.99 a month, and we will shout you out at the end of the stream. And this our current goblin crew members are Echo Tragedy, Joe, aka Mr. Bremium Leia, Simon Goige, Voltage Mike, Mames, Trivy Savage, K-Huck, and Pigeon Salad.
Very good, Seth.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, hey!
Let me tell you what you've missed.
No, go
People opened the show by calling Jessica fat.
Oh,
and at the end of it, he made her eat dog food. I mean, he basically called her a bitch live
oh my
on
God.
stream.
It's all natural though. It's very expensive, Cat.
How did you think I did, D.Max?
Reading the names? That's why I came in, is because you were kind of struggling there, so I just wanted to make sure you got them all.
I got them
Okay,
all.
you did great. No, we'll retcon it. We'll retcon it. Yeah, no, it was great. You did perfect. It was awesome.
Thank you.
So good.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So good.
You can also become a mudslinger for a certain amount of money.
$4.99.
$4.99. And you can become a mud pipe for $2.99.
No, $1.99.
$1.99.
You get access to this. You get access to the live chat, to the members only chat, and you get what is it? Priority comments on videos and stuff like that. So yeah, can become a mudslinger today. Yeah.
I was so far behind in the video that I was really behind on the chat. And I was like,
so you were like responding.
I
That's
was
funny.
responding like, God, who knows how long away. Oh my, because I was like, wow, why is everyone still talking about the cat food thing? And I was like, oh. Yeah, so there's that.
Well, good show, guys.
Max,
good show.
I have been nothing but gaslit all night long.
No.
I have been
what
maligned.
do you think is going to happen?
Well,
all that people did was body shame us and gaslight us the entire time.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's okay. You see, you needed your D.Max to be a protection. So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm actually gonna say all the things that that you guys said that Peapod did. Actually, if you think about it, in an alternate universe, and you guys would agree with this, if it were opposite day in this alternate universe, then actually it would be the case that you guys were the ones doing it, which means that you guys are the ones doing it.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that you, a man, came in here to tell us, the women, how to think. That's an interesting choice.
Well, actually, Gigi, as it turns out, I don't exist within the binary of the thing by which you were talking about. I'm actually dead. So I'm actually the greatest minority of all, which is dead living people, of which there are very, very few. It's pretty much just me and Jesus. So I'm just saying that, like, between us, I'm just saying that, like, really, you hold the most privilege in this circumstance. Therefore, ergo, vis-a-vis, you're wrong and I'm right.
Yeah, he does have the better minority card than all of us.
Boom. How about that? See? So
And
that
yet
means that
it will
Peapod
still-
actually didn't do anything wrong. Let's go!
Hey! People can call me fat all day long.
Full Peapod vindication. Yeah,
I'm going
total
to
Peapod
agree.
vindication.
I'm going to agree based on the sole fact that I missed D.Max this episode.
Aw,
And I want him to
I
talk
appreciate
back.
it, guys. I wish I could have talked, but I've got a gag order, damn it.
I don't know why
You
we
could
didn't
talk
just watch
now.
something else.
No one's listening. Ignore those
No.
38 people in the chat.
Yeah, all right. Well, here's my opinion about the Lolcows, all right? My opinion is...
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, I hear it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you say it. You say it.
Sorry,
You say
sorry.
it.
I keep on getting muted. Hold on, wait. What I was going to say...
I can
Damn
hear
it.
him. I can hear him.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I think... does Keem have fucking permission in this or something? What the hell, people?
I think
Like, what the
so.
hell? Does he have, like...
I think so.
He's got perms, huh? He's muting me in real time, because every single time I just try to get...
Exactly.
All right. Well, I guess I'm just not going to get it out. Oh, well.
It's fine.
Up
It is what it
yours,
is.
woke moralists.
Yeah.
We'll see who cancels who.
You see, it's actually Keemstar who's running the heirs of oppression here. He's got the controls of the hierarchy, and it's actually if you follow the platypi and where their natural habitats are, they're actually lolcows when you think about it.
Why do you
Sorry, I
say
couldn't help it.
platypi?
So, question: is there anything else? I mean, I'm pretty much done with this podcast episode, or whatever. Not. Is there anything else that you guys would like to
Do you think
briefly talk about before we get off of here?
Do you think red pillars would start following me, people, if I started getting addicted to kratom and then acting like I was like really smart? Okay.
I don't think so.
I would just like to assure the audience that Seth and I will also be making some kind of takedown content of Abby. The rest of our hosts have. So clearly it is our turn. It will be hold on. It will be in the mediums that we prefer though. So Seth's will be in the form of some kind of interpretive dance on TikTok. And in mine, I will be adding her to the Sims game in some kind of erratic format.
Okay,
well,
so
look, what we did was not a takedown. You know, I mean, it was.
Listen, I feel like if I were Abby and I heard that, I feel like I would know a takedown when I
enormous penis.
That basically sums it up.
That's pretty much the entire. That's the entire thing. Yeah, I mean, that's what Abby said to me. Honestly, that was her response. Was
She said, "Yo, d.max, you can suck my cock."
But to be fair though, to be fair to the entire thing, I'm not taking that personally. You know,
definitely a takedown based on that response.
I just listen. We all. I don't know how many times I got to state this.
I honestly think she's based.
Fair enough. I mean, that's fine too.
I mean, I love when girls say "suck my cock."
So that won you some points there. It kind of won me some points there too, honestly. I mean, that's why I responded the way that I did, where I was just like, I couldn't if I tried. You know what I mean? Like, it was sad. I was sad in that moment.
Yeah. Oh man.
I don't, you know, sometimes you say some mean and nasty words, and sometimes you don't necessarily mean it. You're just kind of getting it out in the moment. I would say that there was absolutely nothing that I said that I didn't mean in that video, but you know, it's the thought that counts. It's no, here's the thing. Like I said in the video, it's flavor text. You know, the reason for me saying that stuff is just because it's like, you know, I if somebody calls me ad hominem, somebody calls me some sort of mean name or something like that, I'm not too upset by it, especially these days. And I don't think that other people should be too upset by that either. And I think that that's kind of just like the nature of what we do here on the internet. I was very much hoping that this would be taken up and argued on the merits of things based just solely on the facts. It doesn't look like that's the way that it's going to go. And I hoped. I didn't think it was. I knew it wasn't going to happen, but I very much was hoping. You know.
I was about to say, what in the history of the internet would ever give you that idea?
You silly goose.
Yeah.
So
no. I mean, I even say it in the video. Sorry, go ahead, Riv.
Well, one thing that did occur this afternoon is the person that Abby was talking about in her video has come forward, has made their presence, you know, who they were or whatever you want to call it, known. And by their own words said they are not a neutral party. They are 100% in Savo's, I guess, camp or whatever, right? So by that admission alone, it totally takes and discredits everything that Abby says in that video.
No, shut up. It doesn't even matter. If it doesn't, oh my God, oh no, Salvo was only gonna release stuff about him. Nobody fucking cares. Stop.
Well, the reason why I don't care is because it's just like I don't believe that.
No, you know? Even if it was true, it doesn't matter. Why?
Yes.
So,
no, that's exact, and that's what we say in the video. It's this. The steel man is that like, yeah, okay, let's say all of that is true. It doesn't matter because it would still be the case that, you know, he could just go around and say stuff was in it that wasn't in it. So yeah, just leak the whole fucking thing, which again, Abby just like a few days ago was in favor of. So no, I don't know what the whole thing is here.
There's one thing, like one doesn't matter. Salvo was clearly already verifiably leaking things out of context. Okay. 2, I don't give a shit, bitch. Oh, you knew. Oh, you knew about it. Okay. And 3, it literally hurt nobody except for Xylee. Okay. It literally, the only reason anybody else got hurt about it is because their feelings got hurt about it. Holy crap. Oh my God.
No,
In
Jessica,
the
it was life
grand,
ruination. That's what it
in the
was.
grand fucking scheme of things, Xylee doing those leaks was probably the most upfront and open and honest thing any fucking YouTube creator has ever done, because Nick, Augie, all of them agreed to put all of their personal private thoughts and feelings out into the public. What creator does that? No one. Name me one creator that willingly will sit there and be like, that's it. I'll just expose all of my personal private thoughts that I wouldn't dare share publicly. What creator does that? None. And then they saw that Salvo was leaking shit out of context. Nobody knew exactly what he was going to leak. So Xylee and all of them in that group chat came together and said, that's fine. Let's just fucking show everything. That is, I don't give a shit if you don't like somebody that was in that group chat. I don't give a shit what you think about anybody in that group chat. There is not one single creator other than those creators that were in that group chat that would ever expose themselves in that way. So fuck you, Abby. GG Xylee, GG Keem and Nick and Chris and all of them. You guys are some of the most honest creators on this fucking platform, because I would be damned to show all of my private personal thoughts that I wouldn't share in the public. I would be damned. And they did it. And now everyone can see it. And the only people that got shit on was them. The only people that fucking had something to lose was them. Nobody else had anything else to lose except for the people in the fucking group chat. And they all said, go ahead and do it. So instead of sitting there and trying to use this as a gotcha on anybody, Abby, why don't you just fucking say, you know what? Actually, that was a really fucking honest fucking thing for all of them to agree to do. And I would never be so brave to do it, because you wouldn't. You would never be that fucking brave as any of them. Nobody would want that. Nobody wants that. But they did it because it was better for them to do it on their own terms than letting some fucking nobody who fucked up his whole entire possible potential career that he had because he just couldn't fucking help himself. Why would you want him to control that? No. They all said, all right, it's gonna expose us and it's gonna be bad for us, but just go ahead and do it, because I'd rather that happen than be worried about the future. Holy shit. That is the most honest, that is the most bravest thing any of them did. And the only people that were affected was them. So fucking sit down, Abby. You're fucking manic. Go to the fucking Grimpy Sock Hotel for a few weeks, okay? Because you definitely fucking need it. Anyways, anyways, can I play that big penis song again? Because I really liked it. I'm gonna do it.
That's her response to
Take a look at my enormous penis, and my troubles start melting away. I take a look.
Did it? What happened?
It worked.
Oh. Hi. Okay, cool.
That's
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, fair enough. Well, there you go.
All right, so some people in the chat were wanting to know,
You guys are
whatever.
spicy.
So
That's so
here is the tweeting question. So Abby had tweeted, what happened to the Discord thing? What?
Yeah, right? right? Okay, so it's not just.
What?
It's weird.
Discord thing.
There, I don't know if for some reason it disappeared. Anyway, so the little thing on the side where people can see who's talking.
Oh.
So Abby tweeted out this clip saying, at least Gamer from Mars understands the source of this specific drama that never needed to happen. Empress K says that DM was actually leaked by Sabo, right? That Boogie tweet was made a day before the rest of the leaks. You are right. The drama is unnecessary, but Zali is not the one to blame. For this little nugget, yes, but Sabo didn't give a shit about the Van Luke thing. You all know that, right? So this is Des. And so I'm sorry. And Empress K comes back and says, if I recall, the video from Gamer Smart was about Boogie and not Van Luke. And quite frankly, the only person that Sabo cares about is himself. So he may not have cared, but that doesn't mean he wouldn't have leaked it. But again, Van Luke wasn't brought up. Des says, I realize that I'm talking about the bigger picture though. I know exactly what Sabo was going to leak, and I've been trying to tell y'all it was only a fraction of what Zali did. Abby was the only one who heard me. And so then I come in and ask the question,
okay.
so are you the person that Abby was referring to in her video? And Des says, yes, I didn't want her mentioning my name because I didn't want to distract from the focus of what she was trying to say. I didn't really realize that the flip side of that was no one was taking her seriously.
Can
I fucking ask something, okay? Because I've been trying not to get involved in this at all.
In just a second, I want to finish what I had to say, please.
All right.
And I said, well, the issue isn't so much of one is taking her serious. They just know that Sabo is a joker, and in the past he's tried to run ops on people. He did it with this very group chat, as a matter of fact. So by the very statement you made, you were privy to what Sabo plans were or were not, calls into question Abby's assertion that you were neutral. Now, I admit I don't know the first thing about you, but logic to me dictates that if Sabo trusted you with his screen recordings, then you obviously were a person within his circle of trust, and nullifies your neutrality.
See, and the thing is, Abby and this person are gonna be like, what does that matter? But like that just shows that I knew that Salva only wanted to release stuff about him. So actually, why does it matter whether I'm new? But then that they're not getting that person probably is not getting the fact that Abby pulled Asmo into a video to be like, she's neutral, right? She's neutral, right? This was her face the whole time. Yeah. She's neutral, right? Yeah. I was sure about that. Right back. That's Abby, okay? Like, no, it doesn't. She's not neutral. So thank you, Des. You just proved me and Peepaw and D.Max right about that. She's not neutral. So I guess since you want to be like right about these little petty ass motherfucking things, we were right. Me and D.Max and Peepaw were right. We were right.
It's not about right or wrong for a lot of these things. I want to hear what Seth was going to say.
But that's Abby's shit. Oh, I'm right.
I know, but that's the thing though, is like Abby's off in her own little world doing her own little Abby little thing. I knew that like there was going to be no scenario where Abby was going to have a humbled moment where she was going to come and be like, oh, actually I was wrong. You know, it's like, that's not going to happen. You know, she's objectively incorrect. Objectively, that video is wrong. Objectively, she was using Asmo now, and I feel perfectly fine with saying that at this point. But yeah, Seth, what were you gonna say?
So
sorry, I didn't mean to set you up that way.
You caught me off guard. But I feel like this isn't gonna be a productive question, okay? But I feel like I've missed something in all of this, okay? Because what's the point? Like, I don't get what it actually changes, whether he was gonna leak everything or not. What does that narrative change?
No, it doesn't.
But Abby, instead of going and taking the stay at the Grippy Sock, Abby, instead of going and taking her stay at the Grippy Sock Hotel and taking a little break like she should, is in her manic fucking state. and she thinks that everything fucking matters. Grippy Sock Hotel. Just
No,
Google Grippy Sock
listen,
Hotel.
No,
Asmo,
factory, because it makes girls with grippy socks.
Asmo said it in the interview, you know, and I think that this is probably the most accurate. I don't think that Abby is really concerned with being right or wrong when it comes to these things. I think what she does is that she has a goal in mind, and usually it's to get and cozy up with a particular person or a particular group of people. And I think that she just uses whatever arguments to be able to get there. And I would even go as far to say too that I believe that she actually applies that, like, other people do that as well. And like, so maybe like, and again, I'm like, this might come as so pretentious to Abby, I'm sure it does, but like, it's like, dude, like, I am not concerned with narratives. I am not concerned with public, private narrative, whatever. I'm just concerned with the truth. You know, you can think that's gay, you can think that's silly, you can think that's my narcissism or whatever, but it's like, dude, there is such a thing as objective reality, and you are not living in it, Abby. You are not living in it if you think that your arguments hold any water here. They just don't, and they've been checked out not to.
So just to kind of continue on here, right? Because now we have Xylee entering the picture, which was one of the other people of I guess,
brought up in it.
Yeah, whatever.
Look at this, everyone. Peepaw's coming for Bo Blacks's bag right now.
I'm not coming for anybody's bag. So
you have to do monotone, like Xylee gets real says.
Yeah, okay.
Let him talk.
So Xylee says, okay, question. She goes, how in the fuck were we supposed to know that? Can we all read minds? I did pull out out the tarot cards and ask. I did what I did. It didn't ruin anyone's life, and don't screw anyone over. And it didn't screw anyone over. So Des's response was, could have just waited a hot second and not tried to get ahead of it by spilling all of this spaghetti. None of this drama is life running, except to two guys I can think of. That's the focus of his leaks, by the way. Duh. I'm not for sure whose life would be run by the. I don't know who she thinks lives would be run by this being leaked.
It's well, no, she's referring to the narrative that goes around that Edwin and Salvo had their lives ruined from all of those stuff.
Okay.
So, but this is the thing: this is where rubber meets road, right? Is that like this Des person is obviously in the Salvo camp because the people who believe that are in Salvo's camp. Like, listen, I'm not going to sit here and debate because I think I honestly, if I'm being super objective here, I think that it is a matter of your perspective. It's completely subjective whether or not you believe that Salvo and Edwin got canceled by the commentary community. I don't believe that. I think that that's silly. I don't think that you can be canceled unless you let yourself be canceled. And there was a number of months where neither of them streamed or made any content, and that did not help them at all. And we didn't do that. Commentary did not do that. They did that. They chose to do that. They didn't have to do that. I get it. For Edwin, it was mental health and stuff like that. And for Salvo, I think it was more personal problems. And I understand all of that completely. There might be nuance there. But again, at least in terms of Salvo, who's the only person that matters in this particular instance, the guy liked to try life ruination all the time. He liked to do really heinous shit. He liked to harass people. So, and he was a liar, and he's like a known liar, and he still continues to lie. So that's why we have the view that we have. If you disagree with any of that, that's fine. But that's how we got to the conclusion.
Yeah. So Xylee says, I did, then asked the group, then did what I did. I don't work on your timeline, sweetie. I work on mine. But of course, I'm talking to a neutral source, of course, right? Des says, oh, I wouldn't say I'm neutral, not after I helped organize Salvo's leaks into a readable format and saw the way you guys discuss things in your group. Y'all just nasty middle school bitches, actually, not saying I'm surprised or unamused. Just trying to point at reality. Xylee replies and says, look, lol, like y'all didn't shit talk in private settings. Shut the fuck up with your virtue signaling. By the way, Abby was the dumbass who called you neutral. That was a throwback to her, and the whole world already knew that it wasn't the case. Law. Convo done. Bye.
Mm-hmm. I think this person, or Des or whoever, I don't think they have a full scope as to like what the deal is here. Like I either that or maybe they do know, and maybe they're being nefarious. I don't know how you view the I don't know. I guess I'm showing my bias, I suppose. I can't even imagine what the other side thinks. I really can't at this point.
Well, all I can say is
the other side, quote unquote,
is when D.Max and I were discussing the ideas for net packers, right? Because it'd been a while since we'd done one, and we said, well, let's, I said, let's reach out. I don't know if it was he or I or who, it doesn't matter. I said that the decision was made to reach out to Asmo and have a conversation with him, because
and this is before the Spurgies, by the way. So this is like a few days ago. Yeah. This is like when it just happened. Like Abby just posted that video.
And so anyway, and I was like, okay, I was like, okay, because I had questions, right? Asmo had put out his reaction to the Abby video that she put out. Yeah. And I had some questions because I was confused. I was generally confused because in the beginning of the video that Abby did, she said this person was neutral. And then about, I don't know, 6-7 minutes later in the video, she said this person would be more viewed at as being inside of the Savo parking lot. And I was like, are we talking about two different people? I mean, because how can someone be neutral, but then yet be in this person's quote parking lot? And that's where I did. Know. And so I simply asked in Savo or in Asmo's video, I just, in the comment section, I just asked, I said, are they two different people? Are there two different people that you guys were talking about? I was just trying to get some clarification because I couldn't follow that train of logic that Abby was trying to put forth. And there were some sections in there in that first 8 minutes or so of this where she mumbled sometimes, and I couldn't really decipher what she was saying. Hearing, old age, right? And so I just asked, and then she came in and started replying, and I was really asking the question to Asmo, because Asmo and I have talked, and I think he's a swell guy. Matter of fact, I mean, he's called into my streams before. Like I did a 2-hour show one day, talking about his content and how I really think it's unique. And
actually, just because since you brought him up, Asmo is a really great guy. It is a real big shame that he got lumped into this whole drama. Yes. I wish nobody had ever put him in here. And so I'm linking him in the live chat. Go sub to Asmo. He makes good content. He's going to be doing. He does like commentary cuisine is the name of the channel. So the idea is he's cooking and he's talking about commentary stuff. Yeah. Really cool idea. Yeah. He's going to be doing a series soon. He said he's working on a video where he's doing commentary cocktails. So it's the same kind of format with cocktails, and I think that's great. Abby. I'll just be transparent. Abby did accuse us of basically, I guess we were using him in our video and we didn't shout him out appropriately. I thought I gave him a title card, or, I gave him a card in the top right-hand corner of the screen on the video, and he's in the description of the thing. I don't like this at all. I don't like that Abby is trying to still drag Asmo in the middle of this and whatever. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that it's known that I fully support Asmo. I've got no problem with him. And everybody should go check him out and sub. And I'm just sad. I'm just really sad that he's still being drug into it.
Yeah, and that was the whole thing. It was like, if Abby, and it's like what I said in the Netpackers podcast. You either you show your receipts, right, or you don't, and you just don't make a video, or you could redact and show, which people are still going to look at it side-eyed because you don't know who they're coming from, and so it's going to be questionable at best. But what you don't do is you don't bring in a third party to quote give credibility, because they are have basically a good goodwill within the community, and they're not looked at side-eyed, because to me, as this has turned out now it's all blown up, and so and the thing about it is, like I said, during this whole thing, Sava 100% tried to I mean, don't forget the thing that they tried to do with Colton. I'm gonna make sure I get the name right. And this was actually
Skelly brought that up. Under the video.
In the video,
that was a good point.
It was a very good point how he tried to Colton, and Colton sniffed it out and actually used Savo's actual DM conversations back with this person.
Brilliant.
And they tried to, and they thought they had gotten, and then when he showed that it was not, that was not the case at all, you know. And
yeah, thank you for the $5 panic pun. We really appreciate it, dude. Or,
yes,
well, dudette. You know, dude is just a blanket term. Thank you,
You're a real one.
Yeah, you know, the thing of it is kind of like D.Max. I really truly, I'm speaking solely for myself here. My personal opinion, I don't think Asmo deserves any type of blowback on this. I think Asmo
Low black.
I think
nobody deserves any kind of blowback.
That's Bo Black's like gay porn name.
Blow blacks, yeah.
Please not X-Lax. I think my conversations, and I've had a few conversations, not like real lengthy ones or anything like that, but I think Asmo is just a really kind, big-hearted dude that was just trying to help out a friend. And
I think he was just trying to help her be able to like get the argument out. Is the way it seemed to me.
Yeah,
it was like I think that Asmo. I think Asmo knew that he was being a security blanket, and I think he was just trying to be that, you know. So I get it. I get it.
I also don't really think that like he thought it would be anything. Like, which this really, it shouldn't have been.
It's really not. It's really not anything. Like her argument is silly. Like the whole video is silly, and that's the thing is like me. Like the reason why I'm mad, or the reason why I can be perceived as angry at Abby, is because is just because of the Asmo thing. Like honestly, it's the fact that you couldn't have gotten into this yourself. You had to drag some innocent person into it, and I think that is wrong. You know. So yeah, I do think you get to be. I think that you deserve to be called mean names because of that, Abby. That's it. It's. I'm not cutting you with daggers. You know, it might be unpleasant to hear, but like I think me calling you the C word, not really a big deal.
No, I'm cutting the bitch with daggers because I feel like I was 100% backstabbed and just fucking thrown under the fucking bus by her. And I think she's a fucking bitch for it. After everything I fucking did for her, she's gonna sit there and say like, I did everything on my own. And everybody wanted to ruin my life. And nobody helped me with this. And nobody helped me with that. Like, no, fuck you, Abby. No, I have every fucking right to do every fucking thing I'm doing. Because you know what? Abby wasn't right. Everybody else was right about Abby.
Yeah.
So.
People?
Yes, I've taken care of it.
And we?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay, so anyway, I don't know what else is going to. As far as I'm concerned, unless something really just like insane happens, I'm done with it. I've got the answers that I was looking for, and I would ask that. I guess I don't know necessarily how to put this. I don't think personally, I don't think Asmo deserves any type of blowback on this. No. That doesn't mean that he's
never going to get it. I don't know why you keep on saying that. No, Asmo's not getting blowback. He's not. So
I hope
like,
he does.
Blowback, guys, blowback.
Yeah. Blowback.
No, I mean, again, the reason why I'm stating this so emphatically again is because Abby tried to call us out for it, and I think that that's erroneous, and I'm just perturbed by that because it's just like you know, again, it's like of all of the of all of the things that I thought that she was going to pull, I never thought that she would literally try to put Asmo as a shield up in front of her again. Double down on that. That is the thing to me, and that's why I am stating, and that's why I am solemnly stating that Asmo's a good guy. Go sub to Asmo for fuck's sake.
100%,
like God, like can we just? I wish I could replace his name with at this point. You know what? Fuck it. If I talk about this going forward, I'm gonna say he's anonymous, right? He's now the new anonymous person in this whole situation because I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
The only thing that here's one thing that he does, Asmo 100% deserves criticism for that. Whatever the hell it was that he called sweet tea. The hell with that shit. That's is not sweet tea. No, sir. You do not put cinnamon in sweet Southern tea.
You know what? I am going to say though, You said the whole thing about cinnamon. This is, I think, the third time
Yeah.
I'm hearing that now, and now that I'm thinking about it, actually, I kind of want to try it. He might have something.
Of course you would. Of course you would.
I kind of want to. Well, I mean, Abby Blackbird called me out saying that I was a bad guy to this guy. So I don't know.
Sure.
I mean, maybe I'm just trying to make myself look good in the public eye. Maybe have you ever thought that? I just went totally mask off. Oops, my bad. No, that's actually all a joke. I'm just kidding. I actually do genuinely like asthma, and I am gonna try that because fuck it, cinnamon in sweet tea. Why not? What could possibly go wrong?
Here's what I will say: the idea that he uses as the brown sugar. Now that is intriguing to me, and I don't drink sweet tea anymore because it's just not in my diet. But that one, if I do make sweet tea again, I might actually try that because that does sound good. It does. So, but anyway, on that note,
I'm absolutely stealing his idea of cooking while commentary. Like, sorry,
you can't. No, Pizzle. I'll call you out on that.
You shouldn't steal that idea. How about this? You should do a variation of that, and how about edit your videos instead?
No, I'm just gonna steal his 100% because that's great. It's a great idea. I love it.
You should hire Connor to edit for you, dude.
Yeah. Remember, real estate on Twitter. Go ahead and tell him how you feel about his music.
I am starting to.
Hell, you guys keep on, and D.Max is going to bring out his blue tape again. So let's get out of here before he gets in trouble.
D.Max is cucked from cucking Connor.
Oh,
Jesus!
We got a new member, Muffin. Thank you for becoming a member. We appreciate you.
Thank you for becoming a member.
We should have a new, our fourth and final retrospective on the Grade A Under A creator from back in the day. Should be out first part Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere in there maybe.
Are you planning to raid into K-Hux?
I sure am.
Into Leia, who's talking about Abby right now.
Okay, for fuck's sake, just raid.
We already did. We already set it up for K-Hux. We already set it up. We already set it up. Leia can get it later.
No, K-Hux's a merc, and she's trying to merc me.
Jessica, get the fuck out of here! All right, I'm sick of it.
I did hear that.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the memberships. We appreciate you. Take care. And you know what? Gigi, get us out of here tonight.
Oh, okay. Keep your powder dry, and we'll see you in the funny papers.
Why does she get to do it?
Because I like her now and not you.
Poor Beaver.
Yo, pulled up to the set when I heard that brutal sound of the bass. Start to feel like